Hi guys, so I just made a video talking about the last 3 months and breastfeeding, and then I just wanted to make his update separate than that. As you can see, he likes to sit up by himself a lot. He's become a lot more independent, and he does still like to cuddle a lot, but he's learning to do things for himself. Like if there's something close to him, he'll kind of reach out and grab at it and stuff like that. And when he's in his bouncy chair, he'll kick his feet and make it bounce by himself and stuff like that. He's starting to kind of be more aware of his surroundings and stuff. He started sucking his thumb a little bit, which I am not really that happy about, but he won't take a soother. I've tried to replace his thumb with it, and he's just thrown up on me every time I try to put it in his mouth. So if you guys have any other suggestions of ways to break thumb sucking this early, let me know. But if there's nothing that I can really think of to do, I don't really, if he does it for a little while, it's not really the biggest of deals until later on. Like, I know that it can affect his teeth and stuff like that, so once he starts to get his teeth, hopefully he'll stop. Speaking of him getting teeth though, I don't know if he's teething yet or not, but he has his fists and stuff in his mouth a lot more, and he drools so much all the time. Like, if I just set him on my bed and for tummy time or anything like that, there's a puddle about this big of drool after about 3 or 4 minutes. He's always has, like, in his neck, like, he has little crevices, and you have to wash them out really well because he gets, like, crust because he drools so much, and he gets sometimes, like, gets red in there if you don't dry it out, like, constantly. Don't you, buddy? We've been doing a lot of activities together lately. I took him for Thanksgiving. We went to a scarecrow festival. So he got to see the scarecrows, and we took some pictures, and I put them in. There's a few of them in his 6 to 12 week update, and then there's a few of them in his Thanksgiving photo montage. Like I said, we are still exclusively breastfeeding him. And I haven't been pumping, but I do have a bunch of frozen milk pumped. So if there's ever any time that we're not around him, then he's still drinking breast milk. He is about 12 pounds now. We weighed him with his clothes on last weekend, and he was 12 pounds, so he's probably around there without clothes now. He's been growing really fast. Not recently, but a few weeks ago when I was at my mom's, I weighed him and he was 10 pounds, and then I weighed him 9 days later and he was 10 pounds 9 ounces. So he's growing really fast. And the doctors are all happy with him. He hasn't had an appointment in a little while now, but he's going to have to go in sometime within this month. The doctor said that he wanted to see him for around his 3-month mark, just so that he could make sure he was growing and everything at the rate that he should be, which I'm not concerned about because he seems to be growing pretty quick. And he's, like, developing mentally, I think, really well. Are you still hungry? You just ate. He's a lot more vocal lately. He makes sounds, and sometimes when I look at him, he'll smile, or he'll try and get my attention by just making sounds, and when I look, he'll smile at me. Or he's been making, like, high-pitched noises when he laughs and stuff like that too. He seems like he wants to move a lot more too. He always wants to be held upright. There was one, like a whole week or two probably, that every night between about 9:30 and 10:30 at night, you had to be holding him upright. You couldn't set him down. You couldn't feed him. You couldn't do anything. He had to be vertical all the time. He hasn't been that bad lately, but he likes he likes when you hold him up on his feet. And he started recently taking steps. Every time you hold him up, he'll try and walk around. He kicks his feet a lot now, and he just starts grabbing at things and moving things around when they're close to him. His sleep schedule is still kind of crazy compared to most babies his age. He does sleep through the night. He just has a weird schedule. A lot of people like that I've noticed kind of put their kids to bed around like 8 o'clock at night at his age, and he does not like to go to bed that early. He usually goes down between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock in the morning, which for me isn't that bad because I'm usually up till that time or later anyway, but I do want to start getting him in an earlier schedule. And he usually wakes up in the morning around 10 o'clock, and he'll eat and go back to sleep until anywhere between 12:30 and 3:30 and in the afternoon. So he kind of is on a schedule like me in the fact that he likes to stay up late and sleep in. I usually don't sleep in as late as he does, but he does like to sleep in. So yeah, I'm not too concerned. Like, it doesn't really bother me that he's on that schedule, but I would like to get him on an early schedule just for consistency, and once he gets older and stuff, it'll be easier if we get him on the schedule right now. Other than that, I can't really think of anything off the top of my head. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comments, and I'll either answer them in the comments, or if you personal message me, I'll answer them there. And if there's anything else, I'll update in my next update for him. So yeah, talk to you later. Bye.